Hello, YouTube. This is Talk and Talk, and today we are talking about talent. I'm Bruna, and I'm going to be the hostess this afternoon. This is not a class, it's an immersion, which means nobody here is going to teach or to correct or to judge you. It's just a safe place to talk. All right. As I was saying, it's not a class. I'm not here to teach anybody, to teach anything. Oh, just a minute, guys, because I had a problem. I am I can I can listen to myself. Okay, now I don't listen to myself anymore. Well, as I was saying, it's not a class, but if you want to take classes, you can find more information on our website, talkandtalk.com.br. There are classes there available for beginners and intermediate students in English, Spanish, and French. All right, today we have Daphne, Fernando, Ayla, Vinicius, and Heider. And there are six of us, so I'm going to split us in the breakout rooms. All right. The breakout room, don't forget to be respectful and not correct the other talkers. And please choose someone to read the questions and make sure everybody's going to have the chance to talk a little bit. If you need any help there's a button down below called Ask for Help. You can click there and I can go to the room to help you if you need it. All right. Today we also have Ayla here. Hello, Ayla. How are you? Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you?
I'm great. I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. Everything is doing well. Please don't forget the speaking time. So don't talk too much. Let's use just the the common sense, right? To enjoy the talk. Don't forget to start introducing yourself. You can bring something different, something you haven't shared yet. And I'm gonna do it right now. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the talk. Daphne is joining again, I think, on the computer now. So let's go just a minute because we have more people joining us. Sonia is joining us too, but I'm going to split us anyways. All right. Let's go, guys. I hope you enjoy it. All right. So I have with me, let's see. Hello, Sonia. How are you?
Hello, I am fine, and you?
Yes, that's great. Everything is great. Long time no see you, right?
Yes, I am a very, very delicious vacation.
Yes, you traveled, right? How was it?
Yes, I travel New Zealand is very well. It's very
Very
nice.
good.
Yeah.
You saw your daughter there? Yeah.
So, wait,
If
sorry.
if it's okay if you saw your daughter there, like you
Yes,
with your
yes,
daughter.
yes.
That's amazing. Amazing. Very
Yes.
good. Welcome back then. It's really good to
Uh,
have you with us one more time.
Thank you very
Well,
much.
no problem. I have just shared the questions in the chat and we're going to start introducing ourselves. All right. Let's go. Let's start with you, Fernando. Who are you? And you can share something new if you want to. I don't know, something we don't know about you.
Sure. Well, my name is Fernando. I'm 33 years old. I live in Brasília. I work as an administrative assistant in a government agency, but I've been working from home since the pandemic began, which is great because I work like on demand. So if I do what I have to do fast, I will have more time to dedicate myself to other activities that I enjoy. For example, I love music. I'm passionate about music, about playing, composing, producing, everything related to music. I love it.
All steps in terms of like producing music, you love them.
Yeah,
All the
I
parts of
really
them.
do. Yeah, I have a lot of fun doing this. So I do it for pleasure, you know. And also I love studying English. It's something that I've been doing a lot recently. I have this goal to become an English teacher. I'm here on Talk since last month. And what else? Yeah, I don't remember it.
No, that was enough, you know, and it was amazing. I loved this this thing about music. I really didn't know, and this is really interesting. Like composing to producing and everything. That's nice. Very good. Very good. That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. So maybe a talk about music would be a good option for you. Let's bring it. Vinicius, and you, who are you?
Hello, everyone. My name is Vinicius. I'm 24 years old. I live in São Paulo. I'm trying to learn English, use the TALKNTALK platform, the other platforms like I'm used to do it, to try to improve my talking, my reading, my writing. So I think it is a good place to train here. So it is why I'm here. Meanwhile, my English studies, I started to learn Chinese too. I think it is an interesting language.
That's nice.
Yes. It is a little difficult, but I think it is worth it, because I don't know if you know, guys, China is one of the most powerful country. Usually, they have the most second economic place on the top ranking global of economic countries. So I think it's important to make content with good enterprises and making good sales for them. I don't know, because I work with medical equipment, so I think it is interest for me trying to reach out to someone from that.
That's amazing. Very good. It's like really nice that you are like foreseeing things, and you are like really thinking of the opportunities that are going to come for you
Yes.
in the future and working for it. That's really nice.
Yes, even with translation, I think if a few people know how to talk in one language, and there are just a few people that does talk this language, I think these people can gain so much money compared with normal
true.
people,
Yeah.
for sure.
Very good. Thank you so much for sharing. I really didn't know, and this is new. Thank you so much. And you, Sonia,
Thank
are
you.
you learning any other language too, like Chinese or something like this? Not yet.
No,
No.
I started the Francis, but French, but oh my gosh, no, because it confunde my mind. Is okay, is expect more good in English, but I don't know. Is terrible in my mind for me because it's more misturado.
I got you. So you
Yeah.
you want to feel more comfortable with English, then you can go to
Yes,
another.
yes,
I don't know.
yes, yes. Mhm. But it is necessary because when I have travel, because in my work, in our company, we are having French, Italy, Egypt, German, and the other culture,
A lot of people.
Japanese,
Mhm.
Portuguese, is several language because multinational is
Yes, a lot of
different.
people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, my name is Sonia Keller. I am living in Curitiba, but I was born in Santa Catarina. Very well, it's the place. I travel a lot to Santa Catarina because my parents live in Santa Catarina. I work with the product hemodialysis, the problem, the people problem, the
Kidney.
kidney.
Okay.
It's very nice, Vinicius.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I work for an American company that works with hemodialysis device and too. I don't know if you know Baxter.
Yes, our competitors.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, we are.
Frisenius, Baxter, Nipro.
Oh
It's
my
very
God.
nice,
I didn't.
Vinicius.
So
Yes,
it's
yes.
a competitor. Oh my God. I got
Yes,
It is not a fight, okay?
No, I got you.
Stay
in
tuned,
the
stay tuned.
world, this is very small, in my opinion.
Yes, yes.
I
It
don't
is a
know
coincidence.
this phrase is correct, but o mundo é pequeno, né?
Yes,
Sim,
Yes,
that's
for sure, for sure.
it's a
é,
small world.
I in this company I work 20 years old. Today I am executive director. I I I have I have one daughter living in New Zealand, of course, because in this situation, my vacation travel New Zealand. I ride a bike, I running, I read the books,
Mhm.
but you watch TV. Ai, como é que é o nome do que tem muitos filmes? Sorry.
Netflix.
Netflix. Yes, Netflix is
I
very,
love it.
for me, is very, very, very well because I learn English because I
Yeah.
listen in English and
You see
the legenda
the
in
the
scribed, né?
subtitles, right? Yeah, the
Yes.
subtitles. Yeah.
É,
Very good, Sonia. Very
yeah.
good. It's really good to have you here with us back. So I think we can start now talking about talent. So let's see. This is a good first question because it's just to introduce the topic about the definition of talent and of skill. What does talent mean and what does skill mean? Go ahead, Fernando.
Bruno, but how about you? Tell us
Oh my
something
God,
that
I
we don't
forgot,
know.
guys. I'm sorry. Oh my God, that's true. I'm sorry. I was just focused on the topic that I forgot. Okay. Well, I think something you don't know about me is that I studied speech therapy for almost 4 years. Actually, for 4 years. I didn't finish the course, but I basically learned everything I could about speech therapy, and this led me to become a teacher too because I learned a lot about communication and about languages. Mainly, like, of course, there we use it to focus on Portuguese, of course, because of the patients and everything. And I learned so many things about phonetics. I had great chances to learn about um, our body and anatomy and all of these things related to communication, and it was really nice. So that's it. Even though I didn't finish the course, I learned a lot and it was such a good experience. It was a good time. That's it. Well, I think now we can do it. So, Fernando, can you start? What do you think talent and social and skill? Sorry, what are the meanings of these words?
Oh my gosh, it's a difficult one to start, you know.
Yes, I know it seems simple, right?
Yeah. Talent, I think, is something that you are good at, and also skill is something that those are things that you are good at. But the difference,
Yeah, like doesn't need to be the different, just the meaning.
yeah, I think it's something that you are good at. You can be born like with a natural gift for that or not. But even though you are born with a gift for that, you have to study, you have to dedicate yourself because like the video was talking about athletes, they can be born like that, but they have to practice, they have to exercise, or they will this gift will means nothing,
Yeah.
mean nothing. So yeah, it's something that you are good at. I would define
I
like
loved
this.
it. Yeah, I agree with you, but I would think that skill might also be something you can do. I don't know if it's only something you are good at, but something you are able to do.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if we
that
need
makes
to be
sense.
good at it. I don't know. I am just
Yeah.
sharing my thoughts. Let's hear from the guys. What do you think, Vinicius?
Well, I think for me, talent and it is a skill, like Fernand said, but I think it can be attached, like if the person has something to improve it, like a booster, like someone who has some how can I say it? Special conditions like autism, like physical conditions. I think if someone had born with something special, I think it can be a talent. It is a skill improved. So I think, and when we talk about skill, it is exercise, something that you did before or not, and it can be developed through the years of your living. And I think all of us can achieve some skills,
Mhm.
like talk in another language, learn something new, like a skill like drive a car, drive an airplane. So I think it is something that it can be developed. Okay, it is
Perfect.
my
Yeah, I loved
definition.
it. I loved it. Yes, and I couldn't agree more with you. I think it's true, and it's nice what you said because I think it made me think more of the difference, between one and the other. Like when we're talking about skill, we we can develop more, and of course, like we can train something, of course, to like we can train this skill to develop and to improve it. And the talent is just something we have this advantage. We start with this advantage maybe, and or like something that is going to make things easier. This can be talent. Sonia, what do you think? Share with us your thoughts.
Yeah, it is associated with aptidão, né? And the intelligent, in my opinion. But in my opinion, is any ability for practice a certain occupation or perform an activity, in my opinion.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Sonia, what are the things you are good at? What are you good at doing?
Sorry?
The second question, what are you good at doing? What are the things you are good at?
Yes, in this good at I today in my company I director executive, but my good at the sales because I love communication with the people and the speak about my products and the speak situation the company and the situation the market is more confidence for me when I speak with the clients, in my opinion. Yeah.
That's nice. And this is difficult. Being good at selling things is an ability. A lot of
Yeah.
people are trying to improve, and are studying. So this is amazing. Thank you.
Sometimes my representatives don't getting sales the product, but when I speak with the client, the same client, the representative speak,
You sell.
I sell, but for me it's more common, it's more comfortable because independe de situation, independe de ability, né? Independe de performance in when I believe the your skill, no?
It's your talent to sell. I agree.
Yes.
Very good.
I love sales.
Thank you, Sonia. Fernando, are you good at selling too? Are you good at sales? How is it for you?
No, I am a terrible sailor.
Me neither. I need to
Yeah.
learn. I'm reading a
And I
book.
worked as a sailor before, and it was so difficult because I'm not good. I worked in this electronic store, so I had to sell the things, but sometimes I thought that it was not good for the client, and I said that, oh, don't buy it. It will. It's not worth it.
That's bad.
Well, you can find
That's a
cheaper
bad
on that
strategy.
website. So I am very bad.
And what
Yeah.
are you good at then? If you're not good at selling, what are you good at?
Yeah, I think I'm good in teaching, in elaborate ways to teach. So that's why I'm in that path now, and I'm also good at composing, producing. I think I'm not a good player. I don't play very well, but I think I'm good to be in the backstage, producing, composing, doing those things, and I love it.
If I understand your work, do you don't play but produces the music? Yes.
Yeah. It's not a work. It's more like a hobby nowadays.
Okay.
But it's something that I
Very
really
good.
like.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. And I think I am with you, but I think I am good at teaching, but I'm also good at solving problems in general. I think this is something I'm good at doing. I of course not all of them, because like some of them are harder, but I think like generally something fast, like you need to solve this, and then I start like just running, and I got used to doing it. I think I am also good at the online stuff, like teaching online, like teaching strategies, mainly like talking about online classes. I studied a lot about it, and I think that's it. Yeah. And you, Vini, are you good at selling or at teaching or something else?
I have a concern that I'm good doing mistakes for sure.
And it's fine. It's
Yes,
good.
yes,
Normal.
but for me it is good too. I think if you had make a lot of mistakes, I think you could learn about some about those mistakes. Like I don't know if I already say it in on talk, but I studied in a wrong way with my English learning. Like I was so shy to trying to talk with people, even doing a course with a course with a meeting platform like the Open English, but I was so shy, and for me it affected my pronunciation, my confidence. So it is why I'm here trying to improve it. But I think, like I've said in the first question, I think it is a skill that can be improved. Like you were talking about as selling. I've tried to selling by my own when I was 15 years old, but it was a good thing for me. But today I would choose another path. Like I could do some course to learn how to sell things, learn how to know the customers better. I think we have a lot of videos on YouTube to learn it. Like I'm looking forward to do a course from Coursera website. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, it's really good.
It is called an introduction to consumer neuroscience and neuromarketing.
Oh, amazing.
So I work with medical products, like I've said, and I have a company too. And so sometimes I need to sell products. So I'm seeing to develop my selling skills too. And I could use this course for sure.
So you need to talk to Sonia about selling. Maybe we can
Yes.
bring this subject
Sonia,
too.
can you help me?
Yeah,
Please.
please talk to Sonia in the group, and you can like text each other, and Sonia, you can help him, please.
Yes,
That's what we're here to
for
help
sure.
each other. Of course, we are
Yes.
here to talk, but to like practice English. But these connections, they are really powerful. So I think it's a great idea, even more because you guys work on the same you work in the same
Yes, for
area,
sure.
so it's amazing. I
Okay.
loved it. Very good, Vinia. I
Okay.
loved it.
Thank you.
Guys, I just want to skip a little bit the questions because there is such a nice one here about persistence. Question number 6. Do you think persistence is to talent? This is a really good question. I will start with you, Fernando. What do you think?
Yeah, I am absolutely sure that it can substitute. Um, uh,
Do you
even
have any like personal example?
Yeah, I do. With English, for example, I start learning English when I was 29, 4 years ago, and but this is something that I liked all my life, but I had uh, difficulties about it. I was traumatized actually since the school time because I didn't have a good teacher, so it kind of it was like a trauma for me, and I thought that it was not for me, but I start studying it hard, so now I can communicate. So
Yes.
I didn't have like a talent for it,
Yeah.
far away from that. So I do believe.
Yeah, and it's nice because a lot of people think it's too late to start learning English. Like a lot of people who are like in their 20s think it's too late, when you were like almost 30 and you are here like and you are amazing, so it's nice to have other examples, like nowadays we have here in the community a lot of people in their 60s, in their 50s, and they started like when they were already old according to society, and they are doing like a great job, like communicating, um like doing what they need and enjoying the moment. So it's really nice. Very good. Thank you so much for sharing. Sonia, do you agree with Fernando? Do you think persistence can
Yes.
substitute? Share with us.
Yes, we can have talent, but is the same. I agree with Fernando about this English because all other language is necessary. Is necessary persistence, and because it don't English, but in all the other situation in your life, because if you, for example, exercise, do you try one day one day no make change nothing in your life, in your body, in your mind. But when you persistent, your result, né? So this question is very nice because it is necessary persistence,
And
in
it's
my opinion.
and it's nice what you said. I think it's for everything we are doing in our lives, and like things that usually like take time, right? I don't know,
Yeah.
like being good at things, it takes time, like for you to be confident speaking in English, you need to study, or like you need to practice for a long period of time. If you want to be good at, I don't know, swimming, doing something, you need to practice. And for you to do this, you need persistence, right? So I
Yeah.
couldn't agree more with you.
Yeah.
Vinny,
Even
go ahead, Fernando.
sorry, Bruno.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Even if you are if you have talent for that, you need to study. You need to you cannot like take that for granted,
Yeah.
or you will
Mhm.
stay in the same place. So you
Yeah.
need persistence, even if you have
That's true.
the
Mhm.
That's
talent
true.
for that.
Yeah. In my opinion, I'm sorry, Vinicius, but persistent talent is way together, because it is result the persistent talent is.
Yes. And if you have the talent and you don't train it, right? Other people who are training and who have the talent, they are going to overcome you, right? So it's definitely a good point.
Yeah.
Vinny, go ahead, share with us your thoughts.
Yes, I think I can share with you my personal experience, being trying to be a better person, a better student, with English, and another is studies by my own. Like some days ago, some weeks ago, I started to study English every single day. Like in my at my lunchtime on my at my work, I always study while I'm eating my meal, and after that I do some exercise to remember phrasal verbs, idioms, Chinese too, and I think it is making difference for me. Like I can read better in English now. I can understand better in English. I'm trying to develop my talking skills. Meanwhile, but I think I'm in binging, watching, studying a lot. So for me, it's make a difference. And I think if I can persist in something, I can be good in it. So for me,
Yes.
like I'm a musician too. Some years ago, I've tried to learn how to play an instrument, because I have a religion who does have an or, orchestra
Mhm.
orchestra. So I've tried to learn it by my own way. In while I was at 12 years old, but
Oh my God.
I didn't get it because I was a per- persistent guy trying to learn
I feel
the the theory, the playing skills. So, but some years later, I've tried hard. I persisted trying to be a musician, and now I am. I can play my instrument, my both instruments, good. So I think for me it is important having a goal and trying to persist it until you get it. So for me it's
yeah.
important. Okay.
That's amazing. And this is a good idea you had, when I started like teaching English, I had I had private classes, and but I didn't feel confident enough. and I felt like I didn't have vocabulary enough, you know. Like sometimes I used it to cry in class because I didn't understand and I felt I couldn't improve. Then every day I used it to watch a TED talk. And I was like, oh, okay, every day I'm gonna choose one. Like, even if I couldn't study everything, because like some of them are huge, you know, but I chose a part of them and like learned at least one and two words, and I use it this word, like try to use these words in my daily basis. And it's like really nice, you know, because you have the responsibility with yourself, you know. So I told myself I would do this. So today, like even if we are tired, no, I am going to do this because I told myself I would. So it's really, really nice. Yeah.
It is
Very
nice.
I've
good.
been doing the same.
Yeah,
So
really.
I totally
It's
can
very
relate
nice.
with you. Actually,
Yeah.
now, for example, and during the video in the beginning of the meeting, I wrote down this sentence, lips and bows, that I don't know. So I will search
Yeah.
later. Sonia said a word, aptitude, that I'm not used to use it, and it's a great vocabulary. So I wrote down.
Yeah.
So I go,
Yeah. And
I'm
also,
always doing something.
yeah, so you are always like trying to take advantage of the moments, you know. And this is really rich, you know, like really rich, because you are using these moments to do it, um and like taking advantage of it. It's amazing. Great, great. I i would do it too. Yeah. I always say, oh, I need to improve and to use new words. And I was talking to my therapist about it another day, and she said, oh, but why are you two doing it? Like, don't you talk in English every day? And I'm like, I do. I need to use these moments to do it, you know. But that's it, guys. That's it. Yeah. Thank you. You guys are such an inspiration for me. For
Only,
real.
only the explain about my attitude. For example, when I drink wine, because I love drink wine, I speak English a lot, because the other day I said, oh my gosh, I speak very well. I don't forget
This is the secret
the
then.
word is okay. This is a no, Sonia, no. But your mind relax. When you're
That's
relax, you remember the word is okay. The you learning until yet is no problem. Okay, but is sorry, because he only
it's okay.
completely
It's okay.
this conversation, okay?
Of course, you can like feel free, guys. You know, you can just open the mic and say it like whenever you want, okay? And it's nice what you said, you know, because even here, like of course, we guys we know we are in a comfortable place to talk. But like for example, depending on the subject, on the topic, we feel more nervous, right? If it's like something we are not used to talking about, I think it's normal, right? To feel nervous. It's okay. It's part of life, right? Very good.
But it's
So
really helpful. Uh,
drink
for
wine.
example, also, yeah, I agree with that too. But like, even though we are not in a class, we learn from our mistakes. For example, another thing that I wrote down, I said, I'm a terrible sailor, but the word is salesman, and I kept thinking that, so I wrote down
Yes.
to not make this mistake again.
Yeah,
This
I
is
feel
great.
you. Yeah, very good. I think we can talk about the next one, that is about the skill you would like to acquire and the things you are doing to achieve it. Of course, like if you want to, it doesn't need to be something like related to English. It can be something for life. Let's start with you, Vinicius. It's been a while that you're quiet.
I think for me, I've made a compromise with myself, trying to be an organized person. So I've started trying to learn skills, courses, videos that could help me trying to get this skill. So I've did a course, a course on Coursera, who taught me how to try to be more organized with an app called Trello. I don't know if you are use it
Yes.
to use this software. So for me, it is making a difference. Like I did one board for my English studies. I did another for my Chinese studies. Even with my relationship with my wife, I'm trying to be a organized man with everything, uh, with my personal life, with my company. So I think it is important to me trying to be, because I never was one, and for me it made a difference a lot, because I think if you are organized, you can find information easier than not being one. And for me it is making a difference. So if you want to be better in with skill, you need to find a way, try to improve it, like video, taking advice from someone who can do it well. So I think for me, I'm doing it right now.
That's amazing. And I am just like you, I think this year I'm trying to organize stuff better. I know about Trello, but it doesn't work too much for me. I think Notion works better. And this year I told myself I would organize my Notion in a way it would be more complete, and I would really use this space to put all the information in my life, because I like writing things sometimes on sticky notes, sometimes on my planners, sometimes on a notebook. And then when I need to find where the things are, I can't, because I wrote somewhere, but I don't know where. And it's really, really hard. But I am doing the same thing you're doing, but on Notion, and this is helping me a lot. Yeah.
Yes, for sure. I think I would try the Notion. Motion. I don't know that, but I think it's important, because I think it can change me a lot. And I think it like, with my company Baxter that I'm working with. I think I have a lot of tasks to do there. So sometimes I can forget it. So I think it's important to have a place to put information, to not
Yeah.
forget, like this
Yeah.
software, for sure.
Yeah. And of course, like it's not about the software, right? But about the way we're going to use it. Of course, like for me, Notion works, for you, Trello works, and it's all right, right? Very good. Sonia, how about you? What skill would you like to acquire? Are you doing something to achieve this skill?
I want to have a skill as a consultora. Yes, I am going to take courses in the area and see if that's what I'm going to like to do, because for me is the area, new area, but chama minha atenção. I don't remember the name, the phrase in English.
I think it catch my attention. I think that's
My
it.
attention. Yes. And I don't know when I tire me. 5 years. 5 years. Tá certo, né, teacher, falar 5 anos, porque tá para vir, Will?
In 5 years.
In 5 years. Okay, thank you. In 5 years, I don't have why made work in my life, but I prepare this way.
Thank you so much.
Today,
Let me
yeah.
just say bye to Ayla. Thank you so much for coming, Ayla. Have a great afternoon and see you around. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sonia. Yeah, but it's nice, I think it's nice because we are getting older, but we are still like looking for doing things, and it's like really nice you are interested in don't stop doing stuff, you are interested in not stop. Oh my god, not to stop. I'm confused. All right. Let's
Yeah,
hear from
yeah.
Fernando, the last one, and you, Fernando.
I was thinking about the answer, and I couldn't agree more with you and Vinicius about organization. Is something that I it's not that I want. I need to improve my organization skills, and I believe that I've been improving lately. But for me, it's more like a mindset thing. I tried a lot of apps, a lot of different ways, but it is, as I said, I write things on sticky notes, on notebooks, on the laptop, so in a lot of places, and I had to improve this. But it's about mindset in my case, because before I used to put a lot of things to do in my to-do list of the day, and in the end of the day I couldn't do everything, and I got frustrated, and so I'm trying to change that.
That's true. That's true. I think when we have lots of things to do, we have this urge to finish all of the things in one day, right? So my to-do list that I have all the tasks I have to complete, and then it doesn't it is impossible, and we get frustrated, right? So it's difficult. Last year, I don't know if you guys know Conquer. It's
Okay.
a school.
The courses, né?
Yes, like there are some courses there. Last year they launched a course for free about productivity and organization, and it was really nice, no, because there were like a lot of tips and strategies on how to organize yourself and your tasks, how to prioritize them. And I think it's just the key, prioritize what you have to do, and this helps a lot. Yeah,
Yes.
I think that's it, guys. How was the conversation? Was everything okay? Like, did you guys enjoy this subject?
As for me, it was a great conversation to know different experience and try to share my of my one. So thank you, all people. I hope to see you soon again.
Yes, me too, me too. And you, Fernando and Sonia, how was it?
It was great. I love the topic, and I love those meetings here. These meetings here is therapeutic. It's like therapy, and we learn at the same time. So, and I love
Yes.
talking and listen to you guys. So it was amazing.
For me, learning new words and the other the change the opportunity in my life with the guys, and thank you, Fernando, thank you, Vinicius, thank you, Bruna. It's very nice. Sometimes when I open talk, I say, oh my gosh, I don't ability the subtitle, but oh no problem. Go ahead, because we here talk how Felipe say, Felipe, no problem. TALKNTALK is deixar de ser envergonhado, né? For me, when I speak in Portuguese, no problem. No problem, speak in Portuguese, made the friend, no problem. But in English, sometimes, oh my gosh, sometimes I need wine.
Well, that's it. So next meeting, I will be here with a glass of wine,
Oh, okay.
just to relax a little bit, just to. It is a great tip. So, guys, it was really nice talking to you. You guys are amazing, and it's just like Fernando said, it's really therapeutic for me too. I love being here. I love this place, and it's good to know you guys like it too. And yeah, let's keep doing it. And I really hope to see you here more often. If don't forget, we have the link here in the chat. You can send your feedback, suggestions. I have some ideas now that you are talking about selling and everything. I think we would have a good immersion talking about it too. And well, it was amazing. I hope you guys
Thank
have
you
a
very
great
much.
afternoon. Thank you so much. And if you guys are watching us on YouTube, want to have access to the questions, you can find more information on the website. If you are a pro student, you can have access to the questions, to the classes and everything. All right?
Bruna, só uma
I think now we're
perguntinha
over.
bem rapidinho. Tá
Go
tendo
ahead.
as aulas às 6 horas da manhã?
Yes, todos
Yes?
dias, every day.
Todos
Yeah.
os dias? Segunda, sexta?
Yes, every day.
Okay.
Yes.
I thank you, sorry.
Thank you. It's okay. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much, guys. Bye-bye. Have a great
Bye-bye.
afternoon.